there is two pieces of information for Division One FBS football. First of all, Illinois offensive coordinator Barry Lundy Jr. has agreed to a contract extension to 2025. Well, I mean, they're having a great year. It makes a lot of sense. And also, Coastal Carolina quarterback Grayson McCall is out 3 to 6 weeks with a foot injury. He suffered that in the Appalachian State game. That's definitely not great news right there because he's the top guy for at the position. And I'm going to check the rest of the schedule because this is going to be interesting. They play Southern Miss, Virginia. I think Coastal could beat Virginia this year. Then there's James Madison. Southern Miss. James Madison is 5-3 overall, 3-2 in the conference, while Southern Miss is 5-4 overall, 3-2 in the conference, and they're in the Sun Belt, by the way. So, but the thing is, James Madison, even if they win, they can't get in because of one reason. Since they are transitioning from FCS to FBS. That's the reason. And that's another reason why they can't make it a ball game this year either. So, yeah, that's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, Georgia State's the next closest team. So, but they own head-to-head over Georgia State, though. They won 41-24. So there's just two conference games. Of course, there's a conference championship, which is to be determined. But if it was right now, it's either going to be Troy or Southern Alabama, it seems like. It seems like. Actually, Troy beat Southern Alabama, so yeah. Head-to-head goes to Troy, but they lost a conference game. South Alabama has Texas State at home, Southern Miss, and Old Dominion. So that's at least, I would say, two winnable games. It's a matter of can they beat Southern Miss on the road. I don't know. While Troy has Army this week. That's a non-con game. Louisiana Monroe. Louisiana Monroe is terrible. I mean, they're 3-6. And there's Arkansas State. So they should be able to win the next two games. So it's probably going to be Troy versus Coastal. Unless Coastal Carolina falls off a cliff and loses the next two games. But even if they do, and Georgia State if Georgia State wins out, I mean, two conference games, and if they do, Coastal does, and Georgia State wins out, they could very, very well be in the Sun Belt Championship game. That's the only way that's going to happen. So, does it affect it? Potentially, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, I just wanted to give an update on that. And this is kind of big news because in the Sun Belt, because, like I said, it could create chaos. But Coastal should be able to get to the conference championship game regardless. It's just a matter of does he even play in the conference championship game if they even get there. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year or sometime in the future.